bus seats reserved for white are full, and there are black passengers already standing in the aisle. But at the next stop, in front of the Empire Theater, there are many more people waiting to board. Passengers already on board see that there would not be enough room for everyone and begin to complain.
Excuse me. Don't need the big cushion.
It's way more crowded back here than it is up front.
Some white passengers remain standing in the aisle. Driver Blake turns to face the two seats occupied by Rosa Parks and the three other black passengers. Rosa Parks recognizes this driver. He is the same one who threatened her and put her off his bus 12 years earlier. His name is James Fred Blake, and had she known who it was, she would have waited for another bus this evening. Blake takes his eyes off Rosa Parks to look again at the standing white passengers. He then speaks menacingly to Mrs. Parks and the people seated in her row.
Let me have those front seats.
Driver Blake has a problem. He believes that city segregation laws require that these people give up their seats. He's wrong. The city ordinance on bus segregation says that passengers in the center section of the bus are not required to move if no other seats are available. Either Blake doesn't remember this, or he chooses to ignore it. He believes he's got a job to do. Blake gets up from his seat and begins moving toward Mrs. Parks and the three others in her row. He repeats his order.
Let me have those front seats.
Jeez, make that Negro woman move. I'll bet this driver puts a white butt on this bus in no time. Daddy, he's not gonna get up.
She paid the same money as Mr. Child does. Y'all better make it light on yourselves and let me have those seats.
The two black women across the aisle rise and head toward the rear of the bus. The black passenger sitting next to Mrs. Parks gets up and steps into the aisle. Rosa slides over to his seat. Much later, Mrs. Parks will remember wondering how giving up her seat that evening was going to make it light on herself. Blake stops, and he is standing directly beside her seat.
Are you gonna stand up? No.
Rosa Parks' reply is quiet but firm.
I'll ask you one more time. Are you gonna stand up? No. Well, by God, I'm gonna have you arrested. You may do that.
You may do that. By this careful choice of words, Rosa Parks is defining herself as a protester and not a victim. Confidence flusters Blake. He knows he's got to get this woman off his bus, but how to do it? She doesn't appear resistant or the least bit troublesome. She just sits there quietly, looking at him. Blake decides to call his supervisor. To do this, he has to get off the bus and use a payphone.
Bob, got me a Negro woman, won't get out of her seat when I tell her. What do you want me to do?
Well, did you warn her, Fred?
Yeah, I warned her.
Well, then you do it. You gotta exercise your powers and put her off. You hear?
Okay, but I need help here. Put me through to the precinct. Police? City bus here at the Empire Theater. Got me a woman breaking the law. Can I get you some backup? All right, I'll be waiting.
In a few minutes, the police will be here. Passengers are leaving the bus, some so quickly that they don't even wait for transfers. But others, especially those in the back of the bus, look as though hypnotized by the sight of a black woman defying a white bus driver. They can't believe what they've just seen.
Where's she at? Right there. That's her. That's her right there.
Why did you stand up when the driver asked you to?
Why do you push us around?
We don't know, lady, but the law is the law, and you're under arrest.
Why did you stand up?
When the driver spoke to you,
Later, Rosa Parks would recall this question.
I had been pushed as far as I could stand to be pushed. I had decided that I would have to know once and for all what rights I had as a human being and a citizen.